Okay. Once more, we got the crowd. Look at that Roman cam, literally right there. I know the transition they're going to do. They're going to switch it to the Roman cam, and then they'll get the 3-2-1, and then they're actually going to turn it to the game. It's going to be so sick. Here we go. Look, I just predicted it. Regardless, so it is going to be Palutena versus Young Link here. I've always said that Palutena is one of those characters that you really kind of need in the environment to get rid of a lot of these zoners, but if it's one player that can do it, it's definitely Skittles, the heart and pride right now of Ohio.
Right, people are absolutely riding or dying with Skittles right now. Kind of the similar thing you saw with Apollo Kage, so much crowd energy behind this Young Link. Trading a bunch of hits, that jab block insane. They're pushing off the stage once again, boomerang high.
Yeah, I'm loving the way also. I mean, what's making Skittles' gameplay really enjoyable for me is the fact that he's willingly going on those platforms for the tech chase. Good explosive flame coming out from Louis, trying to find the zone, but not going to be able to find it. Let's see, bomb arrow into the nair. A lot of these conversions on this Young Link are fantastic.
Looking for a back air right there too, but the down tilt will catch the wall jump from Skittles, going high again, catching with the up B rising.
Yeah, the hero spin is one of those moves that can be a little bit tricky at times, but the rapid jab, thanks to the damage of the bomb here, is actually going to help out Louis Money, get him this first stock here. Let's see how Skittles is going to be able to bring this back.
Ooh, getting close to that shield there is Skittles, throwing out these projectiles, wants to convert from a distance, looking for a jump with the rising fire arrow.
Now, once more, we're going to see this neutral catching with the hero spin, trying to get conversion off of it with the boomerang, but not going to be able to find anything. Trying to find it, but I think Louis Money is really catching on to a lot of these timings here. Just sitting in shield, don't have to do anything too crazy. Simple is kind of what works here.
Oh, parry, they're not going to work out. Here comes the pain train, forward air off stage. Pushing again, down tilt, not going to reset here.
I was hanging out a little long on the stage there, but Skittles just going to fall with the down air. Looking for the up air as well. Skittles is one of those players that can really get away with just like, yeah, you can down air. That's a good option.
That's been a huge thing all weekend for Skittles to rip off some stocks and make some safe landings happen. Throw here too, going to look for the deep in air, not going to do it. Slipping right under is Skittles, landing down air again, not going to work, reaching in that bag quite often. Up tilt will take the stock, no fly zone over this Young Link.
Yeah, I'm loving the up tilt catches, the up smashes catches coming out from Skittles this entire weekend as well. Louis Money though, kind of turned around trying to get these back airs, will find a couple hits of the nair to put him in advantage in the edge guard right here. Finds the nair once more to send Skittles off. And as you can see, what's scary about Louis Money is that he's always willing to reset his position, whether he goes off stage or whether he hangs out on stage. You never really can just tell. He's never really complacent and just sitting around.
Yeah, very true. And Skittles has been working really well out of the corner as well. There's been like a lot of B-reverse fire arrows and some good stuff to mix up movement. Standing stationary with this one though too. Luis giving a lot of respect. Going high there to cover that platform. Going to have a catch here. Down throw up air.
Yeah, not going to be enough. So just going to have to take the bomb damage, but great forward air coming out from Louis Money here. Yeah, and this is kind of the thing, right? Those down airs can be very good if you're tricky with them, but if you kind of telepath them, they're going to have a lot of end lag as well. So here comes Louis. Has to recover here. We know what Skittles wants, but great grab.
Ooh, that's interesting too. Had the chance to drop the bomb after getting hit by the down throw and will actually break out of the situation, but Luis still taking it to Skittles on this left side until the reversal, catching that teleport recovery on its ascent.
A little bit of roll action going on between both players. I think Louis Money definitely knew, like, you know what, he's going to roll in front of me. Definitely wasn't expecting the roll behind. Last stock game one here. Louis Money has his back turned, but only for a brief moment. Going to be able to find the back air, cannot find the down tilt pickup. So now trying to make something happen with the nair here, but here comes Skittles. Going to be able to find a back air of his own.
Ooh, Luis going high from ledge there too. Going to get out relatively scot-free. Stuck on the platform though too. Here comes the grab. Waiting for an air dodge, but looking for the one going left. Luis chooses right. Now stuck on the platform is Skittles.
Skittles, though, going to just get started with the neutral once more. Both of these players do not want to give up one game to each other. If it's anything that a zoner does, it's just hold the lead well. Let's see, the hero spin will not be punished with the dash attack. We'll be able to find the mark with the boomerang, but now Louis Money trying to find a way out of here. Great down air follow-up.
That was such nice coverage off of the throw as well, too. Skittles had so much in mind there after hitting the boomerang.
And once more, we're seeing back to this neutral here. He's just taking his time here, trying to find the falling back air. Not going to be able to find it, but the up smash, not going to be enough quite yet. He just needs one more hit for it.
Crazy shield mix there too. Zaire not going to work out. Skittles moving so confidently around Luis's shield. Gotta watch out for the shark though. These up airs can be deadly. Has not been shown much this game. Oh, forward air two, not gonna do it. That's a 2 count to the blast zone.
So close. Luis though going to just try and escape on the platform here and going to reset neutral. Cannot get propped up by another projectile by Youngling. Ooh, gonna get the scoop turnaround. Not gonna be enough, but geez.
Super close here to Luis, going super low. Bomb in hand, we will find the explosion. Missing the back air. Uppy not gonna find the final hit. But the nair on the recovery. Skittles on the board.
Jeez, that reverse nair pickup right off the ledge has been Skittles' kind of like backhanded weapon, right? And he's always able to just pull that out somehow and just be like, you know what, you're just not ready for it. We've seen that tons of times today. So good on Skittles. Got some friends hanging out down there.
Enjoying some Red Bull as well.
It's just giant toad.
But my goodness, those Skittles taking 2 stocks with that nair reversal from the corner.
I love it. Yeah. Stylish, if you will.
Yeah, those teleports can be really telegraphed too, and it's no fault of the player. That's just the way the move is designed, and a lot of characters can take advantage of that. You see it here.
Right, back to PS2, we can only imagine both projectiles are going to hit each other here. Going to be able to get a strong start from Skittles, though. Boomerang hit into double fair and finds the nair, too.
Downward angle boomerang too. Still the mid-range spacing game coming out from Skittles. Not sitting across the stage as we saw at the beginning of that first game. Playing a lot more confidence here.
I love the way that Skittles is not being complacent with that game 1 win, right? Just coming out of the gate and still playing it very aggressive, wants to extend it all the way. Trying to get the Zaire, but I think Louis now going to be a little bit more ready here. Finds the falling fair. Can't find the down tilt though. So now Skittles has to fight his way out of the corner, and the bomb arrow into the nair will just do it.
Ooh, stuck on this platform here too. Forward tilt quite long lasting. Gives Skittles the stage advantage. Coming off aggressive from the ledge though.
Okay, trying to find the grab. Will punish with the Zaire. Going to roll through though. Skittles got some movement, Scrib.
Absolutely moving. You see the B reverses right here too. Trying to get Luis out of that shield to pick a roll or something. Standing tall though. Still not dead.
Trying to find the up tilt. That was the right choice, but unfortunately just coming out a little bit early. Looking for the B reverse arrow once more. It is just going to be Skittles trying to reset here. Luis trying to now find a way to stack on some damage, but now it's all the Skittles show. Going to be able to utilize that nair once more.
Yeah, that nair seems to be something when all else fails, we can rely on this to take kills because you're throwing out so many big hits, so many options. It will be fresh at the time kill needs to come.
Ooh, great grab there. Going for the down air, but I feel like we're losing a little bit of mileage on the down air. We should be trying to go for something else. That's the second time that Luis has punished it with a dash attack here. Has the bomb in hand. Going to try and get away using the bomb. Definitely trying to kind of drift off, but Luis was ready with the up air.
Yeah, trying to use the bomb to maybe force a trade out from Luis to get back off that ledge, but never mind that. Luis moving some serious weight here on the damage. Drag down fair one here too. Oh, come back to stage remix.
Yeah, I'm loving the way too, because a lot of the times the younglings will also try and get the hero spin and just try and get the KO from there. But Skittles recognizing, you know what, it's not going to KO just yet. Let me try and at least mix you up and send you to the other side. Great stuff coming out from Skittles here. Luis, though, trying to get the grab. You know what Skittles is looking for. He's looking for the down tilt prop up, but not going to be able to find anything. Bomb arrow into the down air, not going to be enough.
Still chasing with this boomerang as well. Luis not getting a second to breathe. The running turnaround up tilt there too. So nice to find. Really weird trade there. Luis taking some weird hits done.
I feel like every single time Skittles is going for this grab, it's just not working out, but going to be able to find it off of the end lag of the down smash here. Here comes Skittles, but unfortunately going to get thrown after eating an entire nair from Palutena.
Ooh, drop down there once again here. Could be rinse and repeat territory. Luis throwing it out early, the back air, but a forced error. Skittles had to respect the spacing Luis was occupying.
Perfect, but the nair going to come through once more. We are on last stock, game number 2 here. This would be a great game for Skittles to win. You have tons of time to just kind of relax, even if you lose a game here. But now Louis Money trying to even it right back up. The grab once more will be punished with the dash attack, and now you are in prime Palutena edge guarding position here. She doesn't want to let you go.
Not going to go high with the recovery here. Jump will be forced. Working our way out. Fire arrow not going to lead to too much. Luis still in firm control.
Trying to find the back airs here. Not going to be able to find much. We're going back into the neutral here. Skittles, though, now taking about 75%. And Luis is very comfortable now playing the same game that Skittles is kind of playing. Hang back, throw projectiles.
It's going to be harder for Luis to kind of work out of the corner as Skittles was able to with these projectiles. Starting to smother here. Oh, looking for maybe a teleport in early, but Luis smart to just go to ledge.
Yeah, and you know that Skittles is looking for that nair once more, but not going to be able to find it. The back air is going to be punished with the nair, trying to follow up the momentum with the up air, not going to be able to find anything else. Skittles finds the down tilt, looking for it again, but Louis Money now taking to the skies a little bit more.
Automatically, you're going to have to eat all that damage. Bomb in hand here, too. Cooking on the fuse. Not going to be brought in quite yet.
And look at the ledge trap getting set up here, trying to find the fair out of the hit stun. And honestly, Skittles in prime position, looking for the roll on down tilt. Not going to be able to find it. Luis, great disengage.
Nasty mix on that shield there, too. Barely avoiding the up air coming in from Luis.
Okay, here we go. I mean, Skittles has what it takes, looking for the forward air. Not going to be able to find it. Either strong hit from either player is actually going to do it. But going for the tomahawk grab, not going to be able to find anything. But
ooh, back air one was such a nice opener, but didn't have anything ready for it if it did hit.
Speaking of hit, I feel like Skittles was banking on the boomerang to hit here, but another nair that's going to send off so far. At least stuck on the ledge here right now. The bomb is going to prop them up here. And let's see what Skittles has in mind for the ideal edge guard. Going to prop them up. Can't find much else.
Not running off stage here, too, giving a lot of respect. Doesn't want to go out and throw that aerial in there. Oh, the fake out. Come on now.
Trying to get the bomb hit too, going to shield the entirety of the explosive light. Not going to punish that grab that time, but now you're above Palutena for that brief moment. It's very scary. Looking for the explosive flame.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing scarier than this.
Yeah, this is crazy. Both players do not want to give an inch, and you can tell, just trying to work from this zone and make it easier.
Ooh, geez, right below the platform there, but Luis, the sniper on the explosive flame, living at 190% as Palutena going to take this set even. And Script, this is a good one.
Everybody in the building knew Louis Money wanted to take that stock and take that game. There was no hiding it, but it just was Skittles not able to overcome the game plan Louis Money had.
Really great stuff coming out from both players. You can totally see that they're really trying to think their way through. They're constantly adapting to each other as well. So let's see how game 3 is going to go here. I feel like Skittles always has it like right in the palm of his hand, and then something unfortunate happened. Like, for example, the back air just not coming out all the way and just falling into the explosive flame. But good on Louis Money, right? Being able to hold against a zoner is so hard, especially when they're constantly approaching you with aerials.
It's crazy too, because like the game plan switch that Louis Money had to go for from like the first two stocks to that last stock, different player entirely too, and you definitely saw the change. Ooh, rising down there, going to finally work out. Yeah,
it definitely will work a couple times here, but now Luis trying to find the back air here. Totally okay with just getting the B reverse auto reticle here, but it's going to be punished that time on the platform. Great parries though, down tilt up air, or down throw, excuse me, up air, not going to be enough.
Forward tilt here, hit off my stage, down tilt. I have not been seeing that too much from Luis on the edge guards either. That's been a common option for all Palutenas this weekend, but giving a lot of respect to Skittles and the options available at ledge.
Auto reticle not going to be enough right now, so here comes Luis trying to get the run-up grab. It's not going to exactly work, and the nair is actually going to be punished by the Youngling back air here. Speaking of back air, seems like Luis wants a back air right at the ledge.
Ooh, have to eat that bomb there too. Luis working out of the corner once again. Skittles hot on his tail. Run up there here too. Will take the first stock of this game 3, sub 100% onto Skittles.
I have never seen a Youngling find that nair more than Skittles. I have to be honest here. I feel like a lot of the times Younglings are going for a lot of forward air too because it's so strong, but finding this nair I feel like is what is tripping Luis up as well. Going for the B reverse arrow, but now you're in a kind of sticky situation versus Palutena. Gonna go high here. Great choice.
So good there too. Now Luis back to the wall here. Has to maneuver through these platforms. A dash attack will not be doing it. Jump has been spent. Luis not able to capitalize.
It's crazy how Skittles is also still approaching even though being ahead so much. I feel like a lot of times zoners would kind of bunker down on the other side of the stage. And that's what people hate to play against. But the fact that he's willing to try and go find a nair for himself is so impressive. But also the Palutena pain train. I mean, double nair, double up air. It does a ton of percent. It's such a bummer to get hit by.
Platform reset for the jump as well there to Luis, making it all count here. Oh, wanted to get the air dodge away or just the drift onto that platform with the explosive flame. Down tilt up air, solid damage.
Looking good so far coming out from Skittles this game. Going to be able to find the arrow, but cannot find the follow-up on it. Forward air is the choice here. Going to be throwing the bomb up. Double bombs here. Luis, though, going to be able to avoid it for a brief moment. Not going to get punished until that moment right there. Wow, Skittles.
Crazy stuff there too. The onslaught just kept coming, and Luis finally crumbling to it. Back air not going to lead off stage, but we will keep these projectiles online. Grab going to whip. We find one in retaliation for Louis Money. Down smash, okay.
I feel like a lot of the times Louis Money is getting a lot of strive off of these missed grabs on the ground. There's a ton of end lag there, and every single time it's either being punished by a dash attack or something else. But now back throw is going to be the choice here from Luis. Not close enough to get the down tilt, but had the right idea. Just jumping around, there's nothing scarier than a Palutena jumping at you.
Yeah, those short ups, especially when not throwing out a hit, it's super scary to try to approach too, because if you make the wrong move, something could be pulled. A nair, a back air.
Okay, trying to find the Zair into the back air, finds the reverse nair, but unfortunately committing to the hero spin. It's definitely one of the most punishable moves in Young Link's kit. There's a ton of end lag there.
Fire arrows here too. You see Louis Money trying to walk Skittles into the corner, bomb in hand, trading places, just playing some catch.
Yep. I mean, sometimes you just got to play catch, but here comes Skittles, going to be able to find the fair, and had the right idea, had it all lined up. The boomerang hit and the bomb, but just Louis Money able to escape just briefly here. Can't find the Zair. Palutena shield just going to be able to avoid everything here. Finds the nair, no punish onto the teleport right on the stage.
Such a unique option from Louis Money. We had not seen that all set. Forward throw here, just give me my stage. Not going to go about the explosive flame, just trying to hunt with back here.
You got it at this point though, but Luis on 144, all that I think Skittles needs is potentially another hard-hitting nair and could potentially do it. Bomb arrow is going to hit here, trying to find it once more. But now here comes Luis, but just the dash attack not going to be enough.
Yeah, hit confirm off that Zair was so nice, but the up tilt catches that roll. Skittles one game away from knocking out the 2 seed.
What a great performance so far by Skittles. It's just the conversions off of everything. And you know what? It's kind of crazy because you would think that a lot of the time Skittles would be throwing out that up smash. It does have a little bit of a scoop mechanic, but just reading the movement right away with just up tilt out of all things. Looking so good from Skittles so far. We know who the crowd wants to win. We are going to be going to Town and City. What do you think about this pick?
Very interesting. I think this is an extremely strong stage for Young Link. You can have such crazy horizontal conversions and then forward airs. And we saw like nairs, a lot of stuff killing off the side for Skittles. So this could backfire on Luis here.
This is also just kind of like talking about that high ceiling as well. I mean, Palutena wants that room to combo you, right? But she wants those finishers off the top. So I think what Luis is going to go for is more advantage here on the side. But I totally agree with you there, Script. I mean, Skittles has been KOing off the side with this nair that apparently has so much power here. I can't say that I agree with it, but we're back here. Luis is up there. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
It's just the crazy thing about the nair is just it's always unstaled. It's always super fresh whenever it needs to be used, because it's used for lower percents to convert combos, not really in the mid, and then just super late. It comes back in so clutch.
Okay, here comes Skittles, though. I love the way just backing it up with the projectiles, recognizing when you have the hit, and then trying to find it in. Luis going to nair out. Skittles going to get hit by his own bomb here. Let's see, though. Can't find these back airs. So now we're going to go into kind of this FD format right here, where I feel like just zoners are always going to thrive, and the teleport is going to be caught by the up smash. Skittles only have 43 on this first stop.
Skittles seems to be playing at a different level right now, too. Luis trying to work into the corner once again. Max range grab, not going to catch the DI we were looking for the back airs, but does not matter. Skittles still trying to keep the aggression.
Loving the way that the crowd is also using the Apollo Kage chant on Skittles, too. Guess it applies to everybody here in the Midwest. But regardless, so far, trying to find the up smash, not going to be able to find it, but I love the Z-drop bomb attempt into the down air. That would have been a little crazy.
Dash attack here too, seldom seen option for Luis's kit throughout this set, finally showing itself. Oh, greatly spaced forward air there too. It avoided the down tilt that Skittles was going for. Rising up air, no, not gonna hunt.
Ooh, okay, trying to get another one of these cheeky jab KOs coming out, but now Skittles gonna be able to juggle a little bit with these up airs. Right now, Luis going to go for the back throw here, trying to find another snipe with the explosive flame, but Skittles gonna be able to find the Z drop into the nair. Going a little too far though. You know what? Sometimes you just feel yourself.
No problem with that. You are up a game here too, and you've been showing some great poise throughout. So Skittles, I'm down.
Okay, once more back in this neutral here. Let's see who's going to budge first. Skittles, though, trying to find the Zair. This allows for Louis Money to get one hit. Oh, but the hero spin actually not going to be punished all the way here by Louis Money. So now we're kind of back into this weird neutral, but the Nair, like you were talking about, never stale, just always seems to be hitting hard.
Down tilt here too. Can we find the conversion off the up B? Hero spin rising. Huge find on the corner.
And here comes Skittles. We got the one more stocks in the crowd. The hometown hero primed to take this big upset here. The down air will connect, but here comes Skittles. No way, the hero spin not going to be enough here.
The roll into stage. Luis not going to be able to punish that with the back air. Fire arrow, keep pushing, going coast to coast with that one.
Whoa, oh my goodness, will find it. The pickup off the side, and that is Skittles taking it 3-1 over Louis Money. No pop-off at all, Script.
It's crazy too. This is the second time that Skittles has beaten Louis Money, as you said, just before this set started. Frostbite 2020 was the last time they played. And the record stays perfect for Skittles here at Riptide 2022.
Yeah, I think a lot of those Wi-Fi sets, debating on how you view Wi-Fi, they may or may not count.
Right.
I like to count Wi-Fi sets a little bit. I think in like recency, I think maybe not at the beginning of when we were online, but maybe like closer to the end. But regardless, that is going to be Skittles moving on in the bracket, getting the upset over the second seed.
Solid style stuff. Luis, huge shoes that were put onto you in that second seed, 7th place. Nothing to hang your head too low about. I'm sure you wanted more, but very, very fun to watch this weekend.
And also winning squad strike and doubles with
Yes.
your best friend, too. You can't complain too much, but regardless, Luis, definitely one of the nicest guys that we also have. He wished me luck before our block. He said to send some love to you, too. So what a nice guy. We love that guy.
Thank you, Luis.